guys, and welcome again to Nutrishus. On this segment, we're going to be making a super delicious and simple guacamole. Joining us is our lovely producer, Marisa Forziati.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us, Marisa.
Of course, Trish.
So let's get to business.
All right.
So, guacamole is a lot simpler than you think to make. We have these ingredients. So we have a shallot, 1 clove of garlic. You can add more if you're a garlic lover. And we have 2 avocados. Where's my other avocado? Here it is. So first of all, and we have a tomato and a jalapeno and some lime. So this is the easiest way.
Interesting technique.
Yes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pound this garlic so it makes it a lot easier to peel off the skin. So you take the blunt side of the knife, we're gonna just pound it with my fist, just like that. So it already broke it up for us. Yeah. And it just peels right off like that. Then I'm just gonna cut off this little stem part. And if I had 2 knives, I would allow you to do this, Marisa, because anyone can cook. All right, there we go. Now,
Smells good.
Does it smell good?
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of my grandmother.
It reminds you of your grandmother.
It does. Garlic like in a pan, you know?
Yeah. What's your favorite dish that your grandmother makes?
It sounds ridiculous because it's so simple, but just the classic pasta and a red sauce. It's
Yum.
definitely the best.
She probably has a really good classic Italian recipe.
She does. Takes a couple hours to make that sauce. It's definitely worth it.
Probably is. So if you guys saw what I just did there, I just pounded the seed of the avocado so that I can then twist it off.
Oh, wow.
Voila. Be careful when you do that. It's also kind of hard to get off the knife after, like right now. All right, so now all you gotta do is you take your spoon. See this?
I do.
You can actually do this too after I demonstrate. 1 second. Just gonna scoop around.
Surprisingly soft.
It is surprisingly.
I've never really had experiences with avocado.
You haven't?
No. It's not my favorite food, but
Oh, well maybe after this recipe it will be. Now, Marisa, would you like to try?
sure.
And I'll start chopping this.
So I just go
Thank you.
around like this?
Yeah.
So it just pops out like that, wow. And what do you do with this? I'm assuming you just...
Yeah, you just throw that out. It's inedible, but you know, we could use these as a little special guacamole boat. You could put your guacamole in there. It wouldn't really work that great, but. So now we have our avocados out of their outer layer. We're just gonna go ahead and start slicing them up. So what I like to do is, because avocado is so soft, just kind of go.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It makes you look fancy, but really, it's super simple. Anyone can do it, and you'll get faster at it. Do you want to give it a go and do the other side?
Oh, so
And then we're gonna cut that one too.
Okay.
Horizontal.
So,
Yeah, it's kind of fun, right?
yeah. Ooh, it feels like
It's creamy,
Play-Doh almost.
like Play-Doh.
Something like that.
Yeah, I guess
A
so.
little more edible.
One would hope.
Oh, getting a little sloppy.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop that up and put it in our bowl. Just gonna cut off the edges, make a little slit in the skin, peel off the skin, that outer layer. Put it in our garbage little bowl right here. And we're gonna chop that up. There's our shallots. Voila. Now, we are going to add our tomato, which is organic, by the way. All about the organic. what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna cut off this side. And if you've never cooked before, don't be afraid. Just get right into the kitchen. The good thing about cooking is you really do not have to be perfect. It's really just all about what you want to do. Marisa,
Yeah.
what is your favorite vegetable?
I love salad. It's probably my favorite food.
Really? Well, that's good to know
Yeah.
because we just had kale salad, so we made
I
you
know.
happy, Marisa.
I'm gonna hit that up after the show.
Just gonna eat some more. Yummy! We're gonna hit that up. All the the garden party goers. Right now I'm adding our lime. You can add the lime actually.
Oh, okay.
Just
Do I
squeeze that in there.
Okay.
This is gonna help with the browning. It's gonna slow down the browning process with the avocado because, as you know, it turns a little bit brown when you make your guacamole. And here's a fork if you want.
What is the fork?
So jab it in there and then just squeeze it.
Oh,
Yeah, or you can also twist the fork so we can get all the juices out.
Wow.
Well, Jill, look at that. When we're actually going to add the second one in.
Oh,
So now that you're a pro.
That's a lot of lime.
Yeah. And I'm adding all these leftover seeds from our tomato because we want to get all the lycopene we can. It's really good for your heart. Guacamole also is a raw food. So you're getting the most nutrients that you can from the food that we're using, which is great. So be careful because with jalapenos there are seeds. And the seeds are what burn you.
Okay.
So they'll actually burn your hands.
Oh, wow.
My uncle learned this the hard way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe those seeds off. It's kind of messy, as I said. I'm gonna cut down the side of the jalapeno like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove the pith and the seeds. So just any way you can, really just scrape it off like that. Move it over. There's one. You dice this up. Voila. There's our spice to our delicious guac. There you have it. Now what we're gonna do, Marisa, this is the fun part so you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Just mash it up.
Like this?
Yep. And the avocado will start to break down a little bit. I'm just gonna add some sea salt. There we go. Today we're using organic blue corn and yellow corn chips. All right, so now we're gonna just put that in a little bowl. So we have a nice presentation for everyone. And you can be really creative with this too. You can add cayenne if you want it to be a little bit spicier.
Smells good.
It does smell good. It's nice and fresh on this sunny day. So there you have it. There's our guacamole. Looks good. Smells good. Now for the ultimate test. How does it taste with our chips? Marisa, will you do the honors?
I will.
It may break
It's
a little.
strong guac.
It's a strong guac.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
It is really good. Oh my gosh, garden party goer. Do you guys want to try? Do you want to try some of this delicious guacamole?
Sure.
There it is. There's some chips and some fresh guac that we just made.
Really nicely blended.
Thank you.
Thanks. We like the texture, so we added a lot of different things to it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good.
I think he likes it.
Me
He
too.
took the whole bowl. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us on this segment of Nutrishus. And don't worry, we have another segment coming up. We're going to learn how to make salsa with one of our garden party goers that you just met. So see you guys soon.